MLB Network's coverage of Gene Segura standing.
Leading off tonight.
Having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Sent on the ground out to second. Adore is there. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting second, the right fielder.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 1 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it. Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Hits it high and deep out to center field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out.
Leading up for the Braves, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 2-1.
Well, that's off the plate.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in a game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was
Batting
thinking
second.
too right out of the
Third
box.
baseman.
Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. As he'll take a look at ball one. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Now a hard liner toward short, and that's in there. Base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, not a great start
Batting
for the
third.
pitcher right here.
The
Started off
fielder.
with a double, now
Ronald
add in a single,
Acuna
and one of your middle-of-the-order
Jr.
bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Braun to put it away. Now here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
So a runner at first with
Michael.
one out now. And up next, the
Conforto.
left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Batting fifth.
So coming to
The
the
first
plate,
baseman.
Brandon Belt. He
Brandon.
takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and two strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
2-2. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trout. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that ends the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Rizzo.
Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Acuna is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Here's
8.
Ryan Braun now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Now to the plate. Mike Zunino will begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Mike.
First pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Zunino aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Now another 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
It comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 1-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
3-1. And the count will be full. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. La Stella, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was a 16th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Line drive to left. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
At the plate, Yu Darvish. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at second here with one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The right fielder, Lorenzo.
Sliding into the box, Lorenzo Cain, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Acuna is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the third now. Coming to the plate now, Tim Anderson. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and one strike. Rizzo trying to get there. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batted, third baseman.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch, and he misses with it. 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. The defensive player was all over it.
Acuna digs in now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He hit a sac fly earlier. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. A man at third with 1 away. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
In now, Michael Conforto. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Second and third here, 1 man out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In there, the base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. So here's Mike Zunino. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Braun, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone, a home run.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both.
The batter, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. On the ground up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Settling in now, Hernan Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gregorius is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We play. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Three-two pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The batter, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he'll reach base with one out here in the fourth, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he sits in fourth place in that department in the National League. Stepping in now, Ryan Braun, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Now batter, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
3-1 to him now. Lifted in the air to center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Anderson picks it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Blake Snell will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits.
Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Behind 0-2 now. LaStella trying to get there. Here's Darvish on 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Darvish pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way.
1 ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Matt Duffy will get the call here as he'll hit for
the Dodgers. Number 7, Matt Duffy.
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. 1 out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. Grounded weakly toward third. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Softly hit to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Brendan Workman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Workman has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
The catcher, number 14.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. First offering on its way.
Hey.
2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 6-0. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Odor has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Acuña's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready once again, Rougned Odor.
Leading up
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The second baseman, Rougned Odor.
The windup and the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate now, Blake Snell. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Segura for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
The batter, number 7.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He tripled last time up. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, with that base hit, D-Bro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
So now to the plate, Yohan Moncada, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Leading off the inning, Ryan Braun, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
1 gone now in the LA 7th. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. All even now, 2-2. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
Now in the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. In now, Ronald Acuna. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. On the move is Braun. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Michael Conforto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4
Now
strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded to the right. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. How about that? 1 left for Atlanta. They lead it 6-0. Standing in, Tommy La Stella. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Eric Thames will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 12, Eric Thames.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 11 home runs and 37 RBIs. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Thames behind 1-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Gene Segura, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Segura rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now.
All I know is a lot of comebacks were started with less. He ropes a triple, driving in a run, and cutting the deficit to 4. A base hit here, and it'll be down to 3.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless, he'll depart with the lead. Colin McHugh gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 34, Colin McHugh.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. One out and a runner on third. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game.
And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll cut things to 6-3 now.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
The batter.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Travis.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the end. David Robertson is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
David Robertson.
Now at the plate, Rougned. He'll have
For the
a new
Braves,
pitcher waiting for him as
the
we
second
begin their
baseman,
half of the 8th.
Rougned.
Here comes the first
Oh,
pitch.
sure.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kane on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Hernan Perez.
Digging in and looking for more, Hernan Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a field thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Lifted down the line in left. Braun on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner.
Yeah.
Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tim Anderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on Dan Winkler takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 43. Yeah.
At the plate, Tommy LaStella will try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Perez is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Charlie Blackmon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Blackmon.
In there, strike 1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 9 homers and 23 driven in. Lifted the other way out to left center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 1-0 the count. Count even now at 1-1. Belt is over to take a look. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, what a stop! What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
And tonight's comes to an end.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the National League West, the Atlanta Braves had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 6-3. The Rockies racked up 11 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos Padres at Petco Park 2-1.